The Airbus A340 never gained the same iconic status as its larger sibling the A380 and competitor the Boeing 747. However, many aviation enthusiasts worldwide still go out of their way to fly the four-engine aircraft, as the type is still active with several passenger airlines. The oldest active A340 is now 32 years old, while the youngest is just over 13 years of age. In this video, we examine the active global A340 fleet and where travellers have the best chances of spotting or stepping on board the now out-of-production jet. It might be hard to believe, but there are now more active A340s listed with planespotters.net than compared to March 2023, a modest addition of 6 to be precise. We noted last year that 72 Airbus A340s were listed active by the website. Now, at the time of this video's production, the website lists some 78 jets as active. The change is largely due to several airframes completing maintenance and finally seeing active service. There are likely a few more airframes out there that are listed as being parked or undergoing maintenance that will re-enter service in the future. Last year, we reported that the oldest of these airframes was an A340-300 operated by Iran's Azeman Airlines. This fact has not changed, and the aircraft with MSN 002 and registration Echo Papa Alpha Papa Alpha still holds the title of the world's oldest active A340. Not much has changed about this airframe's operations since we last mentioned it. According to FlightRadar24.com, the jet is still exclusively deployed on the airline's Tehran-Istanbul route. On the other end, the state of Kuwait's A340-500, registered 9 Kilo Golf Bravo Bravo with MSN 1102, continues to be the youngest active A340. Acting as a VIP transport, this aircraft is now a little over 13 years of age. Visible flight tracking data at the time of publication suggests that the aircraft may not have flown since November 2023. Its most recent trips listed on FlightRadar24.com indicate the jet has flown to Riyadh, London and Cairo. Lufthansa continues to be the leading commercial airline in terms of Airbus A340 operations. At the time of video production, the carrier has 27 A340s in its fleet, 17-300s and 10-600s. This figure has not changed since early 2023, although 2-300s and 2-600s currently hold the status of parked/maintenance. As we noted in an article on our website, Lufthansa has chosen to deploy its A340s on 25 routes this winter. With the entire A340-300 fleet based in Frankfurt, these aircraft fly daily service to the following cities: Beijing, Cape Town, Chennai, Denver, Seattle, and Tehran. With less than daily frequencies, the A340-300 is also deployed or will be deployed to several more cities in the US, including New York, Atlanta, Boston, Detroit, Dallas, and Chicago. The type can also be seen flying to Africa on routes to the cities of Lagos and Nairobi. Lufthansa's larger A340-600s fly from both Frankfurt and Munich. You can find the jets on the following routes: Frankfurt-Chicago O'Hare, Frankfurt-Hong Kong, Frankfurt-Houston, Munich-Boston, Munich-Miami, Munich-New York JFK, and Frankfurt-Bogota. Aside from Lufthansa's Germany-based services, Switzerland is the other European country where you'll see a decent amount of A340 passenger operations. The country has 2 Lufthansa Group carriers that operate the type: Swiss International Airlines, or Swiss, and Edelweiss. Swiss is currently listed as having 4-300s, while Edelweiss has 5-300s. From its hub at Zurich Airport, Swiss mainly flies the A340 to Hong Kong and Shanghai. The aircraft have also been occasionally deployed to Miami and Chicago. Also based in Zurich, leisure-focused Edelweiss sends its A340s to warm and sunny destinations worldwide, such as Cancun, Cape Town, Phuket, Punta Cana, and many more. Mahan Air is listed as having 11 examples of the Airbus Quadjet, 1 A340-200, 7-300s, and 3-600s. Flying from Tehran, these aircraft commonly fly to cities like Dubai, Delhi, and Istanbul. Less often, the jets serve destinations such as Shanghai, Bangkok, Moscow, and more. With sanctions persisting, it is unlikely that we'll see any of these A340s replaced with newer aircraft anytime soon, at least when it comes to jets built by Airbus and Boeing. For the remaining scheduled A340 operators, the list is notably shorter than last year, with the following airlines and aircraft: Conviasa of Venezuela, 1 A340-200 and 3 A340-600s. Cam Air of Afghanistan, 4 A340-300s. Plus Ultra of Spain, 2 A340-300s. South African Airways, 1 A340-300. And finally, Syrian Arab Airlines with 2 A340-300s. We've seen a few operators drop out since early 2023. Azman Air of Nigeria has not operated its lone A340-600 in months. Additionally, while Azerbaijan Airlines has 2 A340-500s currently listed as parked, these airframes have not operated for several months. The A340 appears to be in operation with numerous charter and wet lease outfits around the world as well, with some firms even adding more of the quadjets to their fleets. While Saudi Arabia's Sky Prime Aviation had 1 A340-200 in its fleet last year, the airframe has since been transferred to fellow Saudi private jet rental firm Alpha Star. This airline is listed as having 1 A340-200 and 1-600. Charter and wet lease operator Highfly has 2 fewer A340s than last year and now operates just 4 A340-300s. Over in the US, Las Vegas Sands Corporation, also known as Sands Aviation, continues to hold on to a single A340-500. Last year, we noticed that Malta-based AirX had a single A340-300 listed as a Praetor, with its cabin stripped of seats to make room for pallets and boxes. However, it now appears that the jet is back to its previous configuration as a large VIP/luxury transport suitable for 100 passengers. Romania's Legend Airlines notably added more A340s to its fleet over the past year. The wet lease and charter carrier now has 3 A340-300s. One of these is currently flying for India's SpiceJet. Germany's Universal Sky Carrier, or USC, has a single A340-300 and is working to add 1 A340-600. Finally, UK-based European Cargo has 8 A340-600s with 2 more on the way. As the company name suggests, these aircraft have been modified to be cargo aircraft. For our last type of operator, the A340 continues to serve as VIP government transport to shuttle world leaders to distant corners of the planet. Among the long and diverse list of governments, we have some 11 countries: Azerbaijan, Algeria, Egypt, Eswatini, Iran, Libya, Kuwait, Qatar, Thailand, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia. Germany is no longer on the list as the country has decided to ditch its A340 fleet after a series of high-profile incidents proving the type's unreliability. As you can see, the world of air travel and air transport still sees a diverse list of Airbus A340 operators. While we have lost a few operators, it is interesting to see some carriers adding the type to their fleets. What do you think of the current state of the A340? Who do you think will be the last operator? Let us know by leaving a comment. Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.